Uranium friends, quick check on the ETS because, yes, everybody and their mother is now doing analysis, so no need to go over the same stuff over and over with 20 other guys doing the same stuff. But just an update on what I'm looking at. So, weekly here on URA, it's testing its big, big level. And I did post it on someone's, all right? This is a huge level, in my opinion, right? This is a lot of guys use the term breakout improperly, and I will eventually have a discussion about that. But let's just say this is, this is breakout potential. Yes, there are some levels, little small stair steps along the way, but there's nothing ahead of us resistance wise except this price action. So, this thing is working on a pretty big breakout, and this is no big news to anybody that's following the space. And there's plenty of people that are charting this and saying the same thing. So I am not saying anything new here. That's the deal. So what most people aren't doing is being short term or trying to find position moves, right? So just like everything else, the daily 12 EMA is definitely a guide here. URA has set yet another. Look at the volume, by the way, huge volume. Um, I'm going to say it's very close to historical high volume. Yeah. So I mean that's some monster volume, which means um, there's more than just retail money making this push on this particular day. There were a lot of options that were expiring in the money, by the way. There were a lot of 30s and 31s, I think, that were expiring on Friday. So those are going to land in the money. The market maker probably had to pick up some shares to fill those orders, quite possibly to fill those options. I'm no full-fledged expert on those things. I just know what kind of goes on with that. So anyway, this has created another little higher low here. So, you know, 3081 is the new pivot on URA. It did have a little pivot here. So a continuation of the daily uptrend, a continuation of a confirmation, a confirmation and a continuation of the weekly uptrend. So this is a trend change. Everyone asks, well, how do you know what follow through is, right? On a trend change. So low, high, higher low, higher high on this weekly candle. Not just this last week, the week before, and then follow through with volume. That is a good weekly trend change with good follow through, in my opinion. Um, Higher than average volumes have been coming in on URA. Uh, it's There's your follow through candle with volume. So really good look on URA into like no resistance. Like I said, just a couple chops here. So URA looks fantastic. Urnm, what can we say, right? It's in blue sky breakout again, and I did this little devil face. I think I talked about it in the video or I posted or whatever. We got the bounce off the 50%, 38% retracement. Fibonacci extension traders will start looking up at those extensions. Brings you around the 60 area as a target, and there's this little devil face for you. That's kind of where I'm looking as a target. We'll see what the space is doing at the time. Maybe I'll sell some calls. Who knows? But follow through again on the weekly trend change, right? Weekly trend change with follow through. Fantastic. Urnj is going to look a little bit similar, but maybe a little bit laggy. What's this? 100K uranium posted something about where can we find our 20x. I don't know. But URNJ options timed properly could 2 to 5x possibly. That's the way I would look at it. So if I'm trying to get those types of multiples, there's only two option chains that I'm looking at, and it would be URNJ for longer term longer dated options. I don't even think they go past December at this point. I got to look tomorrow. CCJ options can do that as well, but it's tough. It's tough to play CCJ options when we're nearing all these tops. I'd rather work off pivots on that. But Urnj is kind of looking similar. I just want to see if it got the weekly trend change. It did. And it's gotten its follow through, right? So this is what you love to see that, right? You get these pivots, weekly trend change on the previous week, and then follow through on the following week. Those are great, powerful trend changes. Coming into resistance, plenty of room on the RSI to get a push and the volume increase. So everything looks good in space, in my opinion. Let's just hope it continues, right? So we don't get this. We need the second day confirmation. We need the second day follow through on Monday, then maybe get the sideways consolidation Tuesday, Wednesday. Get some sideways, create some shorter term pivots for the space to keep on rolling. Looks good though. Good day, a lot of volume. Over and out.